how does NLP help someone communicate better with themselves and with other people, and how we help people using NLP to help those who are suffering from sadness, from fear, to not feel fear after a couple sessions with us. Let me explain to you what NLP is. First, NLP here is a communication model we store in our mind, how our thoughts affect our behavior. You see, you are who you are because it's what is already stored in your mind. In your mind has two parts, the subconscious and the conscious part. Most of your actions are actually run by stuff in your subconscious part, meaning what you learned in the past, what you believe that are important, and who you are. And also some of your habits, they're all stored in the back of your mind, the subconscious part, which means they show up automatically. That requires less energy, basically less willpower. I mean, imagine you have to think so hard to do everything. That would be like hard, right? So NLP basically is study how your thoughts affect your behavior, and the thoughts that you have are all stored in your mind, in the subconscious and the conscious. Most of the stuff that are stored again in that dictate how you behave or store in your subconscious part of the mind. I mean, it's great when you have good thoughts. What happens when you have bad thoughts? What happens when you cannot communicate with other people? When you're feeling sad all the time, right? It's probably a lot of the pattern that you learn about feeling sad are still in your subconscious part of the mind. So let me draw a picture right here, a line here. Okay, here's the present moment, right? Present moment, and here's the past, and then here's the future. Okay, so we are who we are is because what we learned from the past experiences, right? Imagine a baby who is born. Baby doesn't know anything. Whatever we learn, who we are now is because everything we learn ever since we are as young as when we are actually in the mom's tummy. Why? Because what we learn are either from what we hear from the outside world, what we see, or how we feel, what we taste, and what we smell. So baby share the same blood as the mom. So if the mom feels loving, caring, the baby will feel that. So whatever you learn can go back as far as when you're in the mommy's tummy. All right. So whatever we learn, 0 and all the way until now. For example, if you're like me, 50 years old, 50 plus, right? So the thing is, the good stuff, right? The positive experiences, 1 year old, 2 years old, all positive experiences, good time and lots of good time. But the thing is, we also learn not so good experience. For example, baby coming out through the mommy during delivery might feel pressure. Maybe might not be able to come out as easily. So there might be pressure on the way out to mommy's tummy, right? So there's a little bit of pressure, naturally make him or her feels a little bit stressful, right? So the baby learned that experience is stressful, right? So it's not so good experience, right? So of course, when the baby comes out, mommy's voice is so loving, is so caring. That's a positive experience, right? So what happens when the baby goes to school, a toddler, and accidentally a friend pushes him or her on the floor? That's a negative experience, right? So that's a negative experience. So we learn from childhood, good experience, negative experiences. So the present moment are the thoughts, all the thoughts from the past, all the thoughts experiences that we use to act what we are. So if you're feeling stressed all the time right now and not able to communicate, chances are you're using the past to predict what you're doing now. You're using the past. You're running through programs, right? People call programming. Whatever we program in there, right? Programs from ever since we were young. So what we're doing right now, our current moment is run by the old programming. Old program again could be good or bad, right? So if you're not getting what you want in life, chances are some of the programming in the past you put there, either you're most of the time by our environment, our parents, the one who are closest to us, because a baby doesn't know anything, right? So baby learned from the environment, right? And often our environment doing their best, okay? So all programming are what gets asked to do what we do right now, good or bad, right? So most of the time, people are not getting what they want. For example, connect with the other people, build a career, go after their dream, is because they probably learned something that they did in the past didn't work. So they learn it. This one doesn't work. They're gonna use that, right? So they program it in order to help someone who have old programming, who have past experience, no longer work. We guide them through the process going back to the past using clinical hypnotherapy, where they can see themselves using old programming that do not work and allow them to change, right? Certain programming creates certain feelings, certain experience, give them a certain feeling. Certain feelings create emotions, right? Emotion is energy, is what get you going or what drag you down. And the goal is not to have energy that drag you down, too much of it, right? You're not going to have enough to go after what you want in life. Okay? So not communicating with other people is because you probably have old programs that didn't work in the past and you're using it to present moment. So good news is you can actually go back to relearn those and give it different programming. Okay? So that is through clinical hypnosis, meaning it's just a relaxation technique where you have access to the other part of the mind where all your old programmings are stored, right? So the subconscious part of your mind stores all your memories, all your emotions, all your habits. And in order to access that, you need to be really relaxed. And hypnosis allow you to get to that relaxation state, okay? And NLP is a technique, right? There's so many things in your life in the past. NLP allow you to find that specific memories or experience that no longer are working to the moment of now. Allow you to go back and give it a different meaning. And it's a technique that you will be guided to find positive meaning. Give it a new program that works. Because again, whatever in your back of your mind dictate how you act now. So combining both clinical hypnotherapy and a couple tools from NLP, neurolinguistic programming, changing the language, giving different language of the programs, so you get more energy, more empowering thoughts that help you go after what you want.